MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring.
Larry Bullard, pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner, not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Castellanos.
And he'll take strike 1. 3 that time. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nicholas Castellanos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third. The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. second inning set to go. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter.
Number 13.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
The pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he watches one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Two on here with 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader down the third baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
0-2 the count to Suarez. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Edman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Luis Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Luis Castillo.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do won't swing the bat.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 33. Jesse.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Line to the right side. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 9.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Lays off 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Paul.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The third baseman.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ball 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit to short. DeYoung's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Once again, a 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Galvis, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And there's ball 2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
The left fielder, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy. You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way.
The center fielder.
Hit down the line at first.
Winker.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is Joey Votto now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Votto.
And that misses, ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play. And the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Miles Michaelis is retired to kick off the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been...
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And a dive, but he's back in. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a throw over. 2 out with the man at first. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is ready once again. Mike Moustakas, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter.
Ready now, Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's with 2 strikes, jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5 he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And he gets ahead 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start the
Leading off from St. Louis, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line drive to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So the Mark Payton is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home.
Number 34. Mark Payton.
Kim gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. A ball and no strikes. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick.
And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. Back in standing. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joey Votto is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Ready on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Fowler is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Brad Miller will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 0-2 the count to Miller. Bowman is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tommy.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Alex Reyes will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Number 44.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Reyes, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at-bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Colton Wong now. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Matt Carpenter, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
None out, runners at first and second. One and 2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cincinnati Reds.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 10-6. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-2. Visiting Braves 4-2. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-1. Trevor Story launched 2 balls into the seats as Colorado beat the Padres 7-4. The Red Sox amassed 14